See you later. She said they're there. She's got to run.
Is this the movie with Jamie Foxx? Is this the movie with Jamie Foxx?
Yeah.
You didn't know who your dad booked with? Okay, I don't know if it was.
That being said, excuse me. You don't mind if I say something here? Just here. When it comes to the matter of second welfare, it's not all strategy. It's facts. I've already drafted letters to Mr. Locc'd In, offering to send to them. About to send to me. But I think that they did appreciate that, force the things to change. And I said, discussion stood on that. And we're thanks to I decided that the best proceeds. What's going on? What's the trouble? No, seriously, what's the trouble? If you don't have really get something down, let's take the case. Now, you tell me the truth. I said, it's that problem. But it's tough. But yeah, totally wrong. What's wrong? You do it yourself. Excuse me, sir. No, you're not. Yes. I mean, I'm going out. We'll return. But they have a line. You are not. They'll have to see my car. I take the whole thing. My car. I can do it. I want the whole thing.
Yeah, so you know what you read the book. Yeah, so I know you don't make the rules, but your dad decides when you get it done. But if you tell him you gotta keep it less than 6 weeks to keep those weak spots away. But if I find it, I'll fix it. If I see anything that looks weak, I'll fix it. But yeah, that's how you avoid that, because the loose hairs, that's how you make weak spots. And you got a lot of loose hairs. And that always happens once you pass the 6 week mark. So I'm guessing it's been about 10 since the last one, based off of the amount of new growth and the loose hair. About 10 weeks since the last one. Probably 10, maybe 12. Around school start, that's when. So we right around 8, maybe 8. First week August?
Just about.
So we had 10, yeah. Just like I said, I'm good at this. Yeah, we right around 10 weeks, but 6 weeks is better. Around 8 weeks, these hairs start separating, and around 10, you get this much. Just slowly, they start to separate, so it'll make them skinnier, because the hairs are supposed to stay. But if you go past 6 weeks, then they separate. And then the more time past 6 weeks, the more hairs start to separate all around the perimeter of each one. And then they kind of mat together, so it's kind of matted in here, but yeah. You're going to avoid that by not going past. 8 is the max, so that's why I put 8 on the wall. 6 is recommended, but 8 is the maximum. Once you get to 8 weeks, you start having hair separate. So yeah, he was talking about one of them is thin, and that's how that happens. Those hairs separate when they get thin. Yeah.
So every 6 weeks.
Right. I know, that's why on the video I was saying it was a commitment.
Yeah,
It's a commitment, it's a responsibility, because you'll cause damage, pushing it past that too much. But they ain't falling off or nothing, so he's okay for now. But I wouldn't make that a regular deal. Even if, one of y'all gotta get in there. So honestly, what I'm doing is not you know, what you have to do every 6 weeks, but it does need to be separated and twisted back down to the scalp. So even if somebody just goes through and separates them and just twirls them around their finger till they're back down to the scalp, that'll keep them on without the hair separating. Yeah, I know. Like I will just be up there. Yeah. We'll be here. We'll be here for all you guys. Me? Oh, all my life. But Locs is pushing on 20 years now. Longer than you've been alive. I got kids older than you. My oldest son is 23. I started doing this back then. Yeah. Back when he was about 4 when I started doing it. So.
You're not from Georgia, are you?
I'm not. You can tell by the super proper white boy English.
New Jersey?
Nebraska. Yeah.
When I was in the military, I met somebody from Nebraska.
That's all I got is the Air Force. Air Force, yeah. Got the Air Force base up there with the bunker for the president.
Yep.
But that's about it. That's the only thing that's there, really. But people always ask me if it's black people. There's a lot of black people. There's a lot. I mean, but the population is still, the population of the place is low. So there's 400,000 people, only 50,000 of them are black. So it's like 13%, which is actually the average in the country. But down here, everybody black. It's 50% black and then 50% everything else. There it's like 80-something% everything else. 13% black people. But it's enough of us because I had something like 500 clients with just locks before I left. Yeah. I didn't feel like that was enough to start a whole salon based off of only locks. So, and that's what I wanted to do. So here we are. Yeah, I mean, not all at once, but because I was doing maybe 5 heads a day, so, but I only see everybody about every 6 weeks. But I was booked out a couple months, so people usually book 2 months out. They'll book 6 weeks every time they leave. I couldn't take a vacation around that thing. I was always working.
How'd you end up picking Norcross?
My sister. So my sister's been down here since I was 12, and she told me no to all the places. I was like, the rent's still over here. What about this? She's like, no, you're not moving my nephews over there. And so she started finding me stuff in this area. So I was like, okay, I guess she wants me over here somewhere. She was living in Peachtree Corners at the time, and now she lives in Chamblee, like over here in Dunwoody, Doraville, something like that. So she wanted me to be close to her. But she said the school system was bad elsewhere. She was like, you're not putting my babies in them schools over there. Well, I ended up homeschooling them anyway after Rona, so it's like, we didn't even do school over here. And now we live clear down by Conyers. So, I don't come every day. But I work over there in that area a couple days a week too, because I have clients that are coming from Conyers and Loganville, and still they're closer over there, so I get some of them over there. Hallelujah, because I wouldn't be able to come out here every day. It's an hour. Yeah. But I'll be back up here tomorrow. So some days, sometimes. tall as you can. Straight and tall. When I do like this, I don't want you to move. I want you to push your head right back into my head, okay? So just stay right, it's upright position. I can't reach you if you go anywhere else. Is this the one that was thin? This is probably the smallest lock you got on your head. So it's probably the one that's going to take the most damage when the hair starts to separate. Somewhere in the front. Oh, I already fixed that one then. Oh, you can feel it.
Yeah. Which means when you say thin, like your hair coming out or something? Oh.
This is what he's feeling. He doesn't know, but this is what he's feeling. His hair's coming apart. So if it was feeling stronger when he was twisting it before, and then now it's feeling weaker. And especially if it's feeling weaker than the ones around it. Yeah. It might just take more damage. But I already done fixed it. You just, gotta see if you can get in here a little bit sooner. When your head starts itching, be like, man, I need my hair done. Because when it's itching, it's usually time. Because it's dirty, so it's time to wash it. And when it's time to wash it, it's just time to twist it. It just is what it is.
So, come on, mister.
Go for it.
When he showered every day.
Is he washing it every day? I wouldn't.
That's right.
So multiple reasons, because one, when you wash it, it gets all rough at the scalp, which makes it mad up.
Okay.
But the other reason is because if it doesn't dry, mildew, bacteria grows in dark, wet places. So inside the hair, if it's wet for a long time, mildew will start growing, and then it'll stick, and you gotta have to cut it. And so usually wash it when it's time to twist it. If you do have to wash it, make sure you got an appointment coming soon, because
Don't watch it for 10 weeks, 8 weeks.
you're not supposed to go that long. You're only supposed to go 4 to 6. 4 to 6.
Don't watch that for a month.
So yeah, a lot of people, most people. With locks, because your scalp is exposed to the air, and so when your dead skin sheds, when your dead skin cells shed, you can kind of just scratch it and they flake away. Unless you're like putting oil on it, then that makes it clump together. But otherwise, the hair doesn't get that dirty.
So,
It shouldn't.
don't do nothing.
Now I know he's young, so he probably be sweating and stuff.
Yeah.
But and then so yeah, then that just means if it has to get washed at 3 weeks, it gotta get twisted at 3 weeks. So it just depends on where, how long you're able to get it to last. But I got some tricks and tips where like if the scalp is itchy, but you're not ready to wash it yet, but you can tell that it's dirty because it's itching. You can take a wet washcloth and you just go in through the parts and just clean the scalp off, and it helps a lot. You have to clean it without having to wet the whole thing. Because when you wet the whole thing, you got to dry the whole thing, or you're going to. So, and mildew is dangerous. Yeah, it's bad for the scalp, especially if it gets, on the scalp. I don't see that often, though, but it has.
I didn't.
I know. So much science and math. It's not, it's hair, so but people don't consider it. But there's some stuff to it. Like you can't leave a dirty towel wet in the corner because it's gonna start growing mold.
I didn't.
Even if it's clean.
I thought it was just
A hairstyle. Yeah.
Wash and go.
You got a hairstyle? Oh yeah, wash and go. That's a loose afro. What you got is a wash and go. You got that wash and go right there. That's what I want right there. Get up and get out of here.
Yeah.
Got time for this. But so this is more of a just get up and go, shake and go. Except for when it's time to get up. It doesn't have to get washed and go. You just shake and go. Take your scarf off and shake your hair out and move on with your life.
So every night you need to wear something.
Yeah, that makes it last longer. You don't have to, but that makes it last longer. By the time it's time to get done, it's because it's A, dirty, and B, it's got new growth. A little inch of new growth is where you kind of, once it gets, because if you leave these in, this is not going to come undone. So you're going to know when it's time because he's going to have about an inch of new growth. And as soon as you start to lose the parts, it's time to get done. So you don't lose them like I lost them now. Because like right now, they're like hidden. I have to find them.
So he has a lot of new growth.
Yeah. Which is good. It's growing normally, but it's just matted. It's matted all together because it's been left to do whatever for too long.
6 weeks.
6 weeks. And see, because most people think that they can't pull that off, but then when they do it, they're like, oh, that wasn't even, like, I still don't, I'm not sure that it needs to be done yet, but it
Well, we keep the strategy simple. Throw in some mention of whether you get doctor access or not. That's because of these strategies. So no, we go stronger than now. It's not. Okay, well, we gotta be honest with this. So what
straighten on out. At any point, you can straighten back out. You can feel yourself leaving, because I don't need you. So you can just straighten right back out. Don't hurt your neck or don't hurt your shoulders, because I need you to straight upright position. It feels like I want you to move, but I don't. I just want your hair to move. And, you know, I gotta use a little muscle, because afro hair is strong.
That is different than what it was done before you two of them together.
It's the style, two strand twist.
Okay, that's right.
What do you got before? Just a retwist?
Yeah.
You never had those before? Maybe it was too short. Like some barrel twist, a flat twist. Was it two? Like this? Yeah. Probably wasn't quite long enough to roach yet, but this gonna be y'all favorite. Because this makes it stay fresh so long. Like he can go up to 6 weeks, full 6 weeks, and it'll still look good like this. It just don't, the new growth is gonna come in. But it won't unravel because we twist the hair clockwise and I twist the rope counterclockwise, it holds itself in. It's pretty fly.
No, but one time it was been a while.
It stays really good.
Had it done here. 3 days later, it was worse.
Oh, I remember that time. That was a new girl. She was in training, but she wasn't, that was still this shop. I think.
You're the owner, right?
I'm the owner, yeah. I didn't do it. It was a new girl that was doing it.
Yeah, that's what
I remember one of the worst days. Listen, we don't have that many bad days up here, but that wasn't a great day. I was like, oh, that ain't okay.
I don't know. I didn't know.
But yeah, I had to let her go. She made it, I think she was here 2 days. Because I need you to listen.
Yeah.
I'm training, but I need you to do what I'm teaching you to do and not just try to fly through stuff. And I think she was trying to race everybody and try to be faster than everybody, but you can be faster than everybody if you want to, but you gotta do a good job.
Y'all take care of everything. I just didn't, like I said, I didn't know.
Like that thing came right down. Yeah, that's not ideal. It's supposed to stay for a good long time.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I was trying to get her to learn it, but she wasn't trying to learn it. She was just trying to get some easy money, and that's not what we doing here. That is not what we doing. So yeah, I remember that. It was a rough day.
Yeah. It was not
Right, so he had to have it done. I remember he had something he had to do. Can't be looking rough. Yeah, it definitely is supposed to last a good couple, at least a month and a half. So when it's just retwisted without a style, it might not make it past 4 because the new growth is going to make it start doing stuff. But with it like this or the other style, if you don't take the style down, it holds itself in. So it keeps it in until you got new growth.
When am I supposed to take the two dreads apart?
So whenever you're ready, but I'll probably leave it for at least 4 weeks so your dad can get the most money, the most bang for his buck. Yeah. That'll make it last the longest. Because you know, when you take it down, it's got like waves and stuff in it. So it looks really good still. But, so you don't have to keep it all the way till 6 weeks if you want to have it wavy. The longer you leave it in, the longer the waves last. When you take it down.
So when you said take it down, well, you can take them apart, is that what you mean?
Yeah, you just take the rubber band off the bottom and just unravel it.
And it'd be 2 of them instead of 1.
Yeah. Yeah, they won't be stuck like this forever, no. No, this is just a style.
Oh.
Yep. So the locks is just, you change your hair. It's a permanent change to your hair. But the ropes, these 2-strand twists is just a style that you put in it. You know?
We mentioned that on the way over here.
Oh, he told you that's what he wanted to do?
No.
No, I didn't say that.
He told somebody.
I said two dreads.
Yeah.
I don't want to do two. I don't want two dreads.
No, we're not doing that anymore. I don't do that anymore.
Is that, well, last time you did the school, it was some kind of,
Yeah, I know.
Like flat twist. With like the back like that. That's the other one.
Like X-rays.
Mm-hmm. Afro, like everybody else will come in here. It's not super tight, but it's not loose either. It's tighter than mine.
you said it's permanent, so he can never ever just take them.
Oh, you can, but most people cut it because it takes a lot of time to comb them out. But I just had one of my clients comb hers out so she could start over, and she said it took 3 days. That's pretty fast. That's pretty fast. That's why we call it permanent, because 3 days. My sister combed my nieces out. It took 3 months because she did like 4 a night. And she said it took 15 minutes for each one, so it would take an hour to do 4 of them.
All you gotta do is just get a comb like you did in that video, right? And just,
Yep. You saw that? Yeah. That video was sped up. It takes time. It's real time consuming. I think that video, the video ended up being 5 minutes, but it took me like 4 or 5 hours. Yeah. And that was just the top of my head, like what he got. It wasn't even as long as his is. It takes a while to go over that.
That's why so you supposed to take them out, but it took them like 8 hours.
It took him 8 hours to get them out. Yeah, if you spend your whole day on it, you probably can get a lot done in a day. But people have other things to do.
These dreads weren't stable.
They weren't stable. Yeah, sometimes they don't be locked all the way, and if they're not locked all the way, they're gonna be easy to take out because.
Yeah, but like you don't come to school, you're like, I just gotta retwist. But you know what it's on.
He just got a retwist and it didn't look like it.
Yeah, like some of them were bigger than others.
He had random. Yeah, those random ones don't do well anyway. When they're all different sizes, there's a lot of problems with those because too big or too small always breaks. Going a long time between appointments breaks. I'm pretty much just trying to help people figure out how to make it grow without breaking it because just because these are healthier than loose afro does not mean that they can't break. They still can break if you do them wrong. So try to educate. That's pretty much probably why I have a job because a lot of people do it, but I try to teach people what's going on so that they can avoid all the problems that I've seen over the years because I've seen a lot of stuff. And it's not all awesome. Yeah, your friend, did he cut them off or he combed them out? 8 hours is a long time for some hair that wasn't even fully locked, but hair.
All we had back then was just regular braids and
Cornrows and plaits.
Yeah.
Cornrows and plaits.
Yeah.
Beaded or no beaded. I remember when we was doing designs before the internet came out, I used to do hearts and stars and all kinds of stuff. But I can't braid anymore. That makes me sad because I really love to braid, but it started hurting real bad around 2014. It started hurting real bad. My wrist and the palm of my hand will be on fire. And I don't know why, but locks don't hurt me that way for whatever reason. Probably because I don't have to pull it so tight. When you braid and you gotta pull so tight, you gotta hold on real tight and you can't let go until you're done. So my hands up. I thought I was gonna have to retire, so I had to stop. But I used to put people's names in their head. I put my son's name a couple years back. I let his hair grow and I braided his name in his head just to see if I still got it. But that thing hurt. I'm not going to be playing around with that too much. It's dangerous. I don't want to have to retire because my hands cramp up into a claw.
You still got it?
Yeah, the picture. You want to see it? Yeah, I'll show you. Give me a minute. Yep, I took a picture and posted it to the internet. It's probably the last time I'll ever braid again in my life. I used to braid locks too, but I don't know if you saw, but on the booking site, braiding locks is not an option now. A couple of the girls can braid, and so they do. And so if they want like braid individual plaits, then I have them choose ropes. And then if they want like cornrow type braids, I have them choose the barrel twist option. But I don't do any kind of braiding because it all hurts. It all hurts me so bad. So these look like individual braids-ish, and the flat twists look like look like cornrows enough that most of my people don't care about that. Because I can't do it. Love it, but I can't. We might have to get up off that booster here in a minute. I don't know. We'll see. As long as you're sitting back here, I can see it.
Because I'm pretty sure the actual reason you're so desperate
Dry these up a little bit more. Grab that cushion. Pick a dryer, any dryer. I'm gonna take this off too. Pick a dryer and put that thing in it. Yep.